Good morning. How's everyone doing today? Good morning. I'm going to turn up my volume. There's Miss Mindy and Miss Dory. They're saying good morning.
Good morning.
All right. Does everyone have their breakfast? I have my oatmeal. We're ready to go. My book. I'll let a few more hop on. Hope everyone's having a fantastic Monday morning. I know it's a little cold out there. The sun's out, but it's a little chilly. Good. Should I clean my hair? All right. There we go. All right. We'll wait a few minutes. All right. You guys are good?
All right. Bye, guys. Bye. Have a great day.
They're saying bye. Get to work. All right. We'll still wait a few more minutes. We have a few logging on. Hope everyone's doing good. Everyone's having a fantastic Monday morning. Let me just get the door just in case for noise coming in. 1 second. All right. We'll wait a few more minutes. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Stimson family. Good morning, Reyes family. Good morning, Gratson family. Good morning, Fontana family. Good morning, Savila family. Good morning. Oh, awesome. So I think Miss Conley's telling us that she's going to post this on YouTube. So if you don't have Facebook Live, people can view it. That's awesome. Good morning, Getney family. Good morning, Resnick family. All right, we're going to get going here. Good morning, Jordan family. I want to thank everyone for taking the time out who's online right now or Facebook Living to watch me read a book. I picked out a good one this morning. It's called A Squiggly Story. I thought this would be fun for my friends who maybe are out there who maybe want to write a story but can't come up with an idea or think they can't come up with an idea. This is going to help us definitely kind of get those juices flowing and maybe think of something cool to write. Because I don't know about you, when I was little, I loved to write stories. And sometimes it was hard to come up with an idea. But then once you got going and got started, it was so much fun. So this is a great way to get your stories, get writing, maybe get a fun story underway, maybe illustrate it. If a brother or sister is really good at drawing, maybe they could be the illustrator, you could be the author, or vice versa, whatever the case may be. Or you could write your own story and draw your own pictures. That's always an option too. All right. So we'll wait a few more minutes. I think we're good. So we're going to be reading A Squiggly Story today. I hope everyone can hear me okay. Let me know if you can't. All right. So today's purpose is going to be to think about what this boy learns about being a writer and how his discoveries can help us when we write books and stories. So kind of just what I talked about, that's our purpose. And think about the character in the story and why do you think he made all of those marks? Why do you think marks help us write stories? So we're going to go ahead and start reading A Squiggly Story. This is by Andrew Larson and Mike Lowry. Right. A Squiggly Story. My sister loves to read big words and little words, page after page, word after word. My sister loves to write big words and little words, page after page, word after word. Sometimes I pretend I can write too. Big letters and little letters. Swirl after swirl. Squiggle after squiggle. So he's writing his words, squiggling on the line there. What are you doing? I asked one day while we're sitting at the kitchen table. I am writing a story. I wish I could write a story. You can. It's easy. Oh, I know my letters, but I don't know many words. Write about what you know. Every story starts with a single word, and every word starts with a single letter. Why don't you start there with the letter? His sister gave him some good advice. All right, I can turn this. Trying to turn the camera. So I get my crayons and my pencils and a pad of paper and I start to write. I start with a single letter. It's an easy letter. That's a good beginning. Now what? What's going to happen? How should I know? It's your story. You're the boss. Think of our stories. We're the boss. I what? I'm stuck. What happens in my story? I draw a circle. It's a soccer ball. Then I write another letter. I owe you. It's you, I say to my sister. I'm playing soccer with you. Great. Where are we playing soccer? Maybe we're playing soccer on the beach, I suggest. We've never played soccer on the beach. So I do a bunch of dots for the sand on the beach. Then I make a bunch of V's. Big V's and little V's. Wave after wave in the ocean. Now what? What do you mean? You have to have a beginning. Now we're in the middle of the story. Sometimes something else has to happen so we can get to the end. I'm stuck again. I start doodling. I doodle another V, but this time I doodle it upside down. Oh no! It's a shark! It's getting closer and closer. I flip the page to get away from the shark. Ooh, looks like there's a shark while they're playing soccer. The next day, I bring my story to school. It's my turn for show and tell. That means I get to sit in Mrs. Stein's chair. Everyone else sits on the carpet. Ready to listen? Last night, I started to write a story. It's sort of squiggly, but here goes. Once upon a time, there was a brother and a sister, and they loved to play soccer. One day, they had an idea. They decided to play soccer on the beach. So they went to the beach and played soccer. Then they noticed something coming towards them in the water. It was a shark, a real live shark. It was getting closer and closer, and it was getting bigger and bigger. And that's as far as I got. That's wonderful, said Mrs. Stein. What happens next? What about the shark? What about the brother and the sister? I don't know, I'm stuck. Class, does anyone have an idea? Jack waves his hand in the air. I do. Maybe one of the kids kicks the ball and it hits the shark in the head. Then maybe the shark bites the ball with his big, pointy shark teeth. Aaliyah offers another idea. What if the shark's name is Squiggles? What if Squiggles is a vampire shark? What if she invites the brother and sister to ride on her back? And what if they become a vampire family and live forever? Vampires can't swim. Everyone knows that. Of course they can swim. Vampires can do anything. That night after dinner, I sit down beside my sister. Here, her face is buried in a book. I've been thinking about my story all day and I still don't know how to end it. Remember, you're the author, she says. Without looking up, you can do whatever you want. So I get my pencil and I start to write it as it starts. And I add an exclamation mark. And I add a few exclamation marks. My sister told me exclamation marks make things exciting. She's right. It's exciting. I add a couple of slanty lines. What's going on? Asked my sister, looking up from a book. It's nighttime. The stars are out. The shark has gone away. And we decided to take a walk on the beach. That's when we discovered this giant rocket ship. That sounds cool. Then what happens? We hear a voice that's counting down. Blast off! Not yet, I say, adding one more squiggle. Just before the rocket blasts off, we spy a Martian looking out through the window. The Martian invites us to climb aboard. That's a great ending. Now I have an idea for my next story. It's going to be about a boy who climbs aboard a rocket ship and takes a trip to Mars. And I think I know just how to begin. The end. All right, so there is our story, a squiggly story. And our character is just beginning to write a book. So let's kind of think about what we could do next. What do you think happens next in the boy's story? So you could go ahead and write that right now at home if you wanted to think about what would happen next once he blasts off with the Martian into outer space. Or you could start your own story, and that would be so much fun to read. Have a great Monday. Thank you, everyone who tuned in today. Have a great day, like I just said, and we hope you have a good couple weeks here to come, and we'll be communicating soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.